Ahoy! We're the Boomershines, a family of 4 who've moved aboard a 56-foot motor yacht to do the Great American Loop and beyond. Meet Captain Mark. I'm Admiral Cinda. This is First Mate Belle and Bosun Rex. And we can't forget the ship kitties, Angie and JoJo. Welcome aboard as we share our travels and triumphs, trials and tribulations, tips and tricks for life aboard Seashine.
Hello and welcome to episode 87. We're so glad you have joined us. In this episode we head out in a bit of a fog, and I mean that literally. Though things do clear up and then it's steady going down the river to eventually make it to, well, how shall I put this? A historic 1900s lock wall that is the barest of bones, yet completely unique and wonderful. Let's watch, shall we?
Visibility today is great. What do you think about that? Great visibility, especially down here. That's the way out. It's a little foggy. There goes our generator. Okay, so we're gonna squeeze out. We gotta back out, not hit the stern of that boat, and then we're gonna turn around in this basin and then head out once the fog lifts. But like, they're right by this cruisers. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get back on the boat since we took our stairs out. Power. Okay, let's do power. So, to do power, Mark's turned it off on the boat. I turn it off on the panel. And then, I can't do it one-handed, but unplug. Okay, my favorite thing about this marina is the quacker deck, which is usually full of ducks. I don't know where they all are right now, but it sure is cold, so I hope there's someplace warm. Oh, there they are. Catch up, little wood duck. Okay, clear that boat. Got plenty of room on your bow, babe. But watch your stern. I'm gonna go back and watch your stern. Picking up a lot of silt. But we're still moving. Good morning from Heritage Harbor in Ottawa, Illinois. We're heading out. The fog is lifting. We're moving south down the Illinois River today. We're going to stop on an old abandoned lock wall for the night. It's called Henry's. Ooh, something was jumping over there. And apparently we might see a lot of Asian carp today. So we're looking forward to that. We got a group of, I want to say 6 boats coming with us. Something like that. So our usuals, Go-Go and Sojourn, and a couple new ones, Little Blue Tea, who we fully adopted, Red Rover, and maybe one more, or did they already leave? The Grand Banks? This has been an amazing marina to stop at. The river briefing last night that Jeremy gave was incredible. This is one of those, if you're looping, you have to stop here like you have to stop in Delaware City because of the information that they share and the education they provide. Loopers is just fantastic. It's also a beautiful little community, but because I had to work and do homeschool, I literally never left the dock. Oh well, but we did make some new friends on the dock who live in one of these beautiful houses, and they brought a bottle of rosé by because they watched our YouTube videos, which is the sweetest thing ever. It's really nice meeting kind people along the way. Yeah, so we're waiting for the rest of our crew, hoping that this fog continues to lift. It's better than it was 10 minutes ago, so we'll see. Look at that cool shot of Go-Go coming out of the fog.
614 to the
fisherman.
Red.
How you feeling on your visibility here, Mark?
Oh, great. Between the fog and how many days we'll see out in front of the
That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
Downstairs would be any better because it was worse for travel.
Well, I think it's just right now. On the rivers, our biggest challenge, our biggest challenges are giant barges, which have very little maneuverability, and they have the right of way. And these barges are 3 giant barges across, 5 giant barges deep on this section of the Illinois. They're going to get bigger when we get to the Mississippi.
They can be 5 football fields long.
Yeah, they're super duper big. And right now they're active because they're about to start hauling corn and soybeans as soon as the harvest starts. So barges are getting moved all around to move the crops. So we got to avoid those, and there's some sections of the river that are so tight, like S-turns, that the barges take the entire part of the river. So we have a thing called AIS, which helps us see where the barges are and helps them see us, so we can communicate with the barges. Even around a blind curve, we know they're there. That's one obstacle of the barges. The other obstacle that we're going to be dealing with is lack of water. So it helped us get under the bridge, but as you can see on the shoreline, the river level is low right now. So we just hope we don't run aground. We have to stay in the center of the channel, and we have limited anchoring and docking options because we draw 4 or 5. So that's what we're up against. We've got a couple locks ahead of us. Should be a fun day.
From the flybridge of Seashine, chilly 43 degrees. It is cold here on the Illinois River in Illinois, making our way down to the upper Mississippi. It was a super foggy morning. We had to wait until the fog lifted. There's Go-Go going into another fog bank. He turned on his fog strobe, flashing on the top of the boat. I've got my radar going. We got a few boats behind us today. Sojourn, as always, a new boat, a tugboat, American tug, not like a real tugboat, and they're from Canada, Red Rover. And Little Blue Tea is a Ranger tug from Atlanta, so that's fun. Anyway, we've got a lock that we're making our way to. I think we have 2 locks today. We've got about a 35-mile run. We're going to basically a wall tonight, Henry's Wall.
So it's a balmy 40 degrees right now, and I'm wondering if anybody else is driving from their flock bridge, like Little Blue.
Yeah, it was cold up here. Anyway, we're going to a wall. We're going to tie up. One of the problems that we have right now, which helped us with the getting under the bridge, is the water is super low. And there are areas, anchorages, marinas that we can't access because our draft is 4.5 feet. Some of the water is 3 feet. So low water is a thing we're being very conscientious of. The marina where we were last night, at no charge, they get no reimbursement. Every night for loopers that are there, they go through a 3-hour orientation of your next 500 miles on the rivers. And that is such a huge resource because there's a lot of things that can mess you up on this. One of them being, there are barges on here. Some of them are 3 football fields long, and they can go double up. So they can put a length next to a length. If they pull into a lock and they're too long, they have to separate the barges. That can take 3 hours per section. Some of them have 2 sections. So one of the things that we have to do is call the locks up ahead and see if there are any barges. And we can also look on our AIS, which is kind of like a radar, and see if there are any barges up ahead. But that can potentially cause a 6-hour delay in our trip, which a 6-hour delay is basically a day. So if that is the case and we run into that, then basically you stay put. You don't even move, and you try it again the next day, and you hope that another barge is not coming. A lot of barges are moving right now because these barges are carrying grain and soy because it's been harvest time. Anyway, that's what's going on. We got some fog. Go slowing down. I'm gonna slow down too.
Gogo's in the channel.
I know, so we're going under a river bridge, but we keep hearing a train honk. You hear it? So we're just gonna get under this bridge here, even though we're kicking up a little bit of a wave. Okay, we're good. It can't come down on us. Okay, we're at our first lock. We called in advance. They knew we were coming. Here we are. Sure is pretty. Got Go-Go ahead of us, and we got 4 loop boats behind us. Okay, we're rafted up to Go-Go. Going down this lock, we've got 2 smaller boats ahead of us on the floating bollard. And then, you can't see it, but there's at least 4 boats behind us. So, 8 boats in the lock maybe?
So during this little blue sea, the Tuck River Spear just pulled off to collect the barge to the piers. So I think that he's going to be working back in that vicinity, and we'll probably get in the clear. But I'll keep looking. Sounds good. Then we've got Cameron and Olivia is still coming at us here about 2 months. Copy that. Got it on our site. It's wide spot after the bridge. Got plenty of room. Seashine, are you waiting for him to come under the bridge?
I'm continuing on, but I may slow down a bit.
Yeah, we're slowing down to idle, and we're going to let him come under the bridge. He looks pretty far to our side of the channel.
We're about to come in. Wondering how we could coordinate a pump out before we head to where we're going.
Unfortunately, our pump out is out of order.
No worries.
Well, that answers that. We'll head on in.
All the boats that are coming into Heritage Harbor, if y'all could roll to channel 68 and we'll tuck in.
We made it!
Haven't really. Yeah, whatever. But definitely, I want to spend a couple of nights in Elgin just to get my written notes.
Somebody was typing away. Oh,
My concern is that, yeah.
We got a lot of big boats. Okay, we've walked to dinner from the
Is this
marina,
it?
which is just right down there, right?
That reminds me of Georgetown, South Carolina, when you would come through there and that tide would just come down there.
What?
Was that Captain Mark, or Forrest Gump speaking at the end? I'm with you, Belle. I didn't understand a bloody word of what he was saying. Well, stay tuned for the next episode as Seashine continues downriver to Peoria. To tour a tractor museum? Who knew? Oh, and Seashine also gets pestered by some rambunctious locals that give Cinder a bit of a scare. Tune in and, as always, shine on.